everybody. Next up, we're taking a break from the music. We've got a little bit of comedy for you. This is Antonio, everybody. Enjoy.
Hey up, mates. It's really great to see this place full again. Like, for the last couple of weeks, I've been like 3 or 4 people, so it was really getting really intimate. So now I'm like, intimidated by these new people. So hopefully, like, you won't laugh about my, my genitals. But okay. Here, I want to divide this thing in 2 parts. One is the actual topic for this week. And after 5 minutes, if you can raise your hand so I can change the topic, because I want to do something a little bit special. Anyway, the topic of this week is do the shit that makes you happy. That's pretty much what everything dreams about. Like, what do you want to do? And people say, when you ask children, like, what do you want to do? I want to be an astronaut, because the child thinks that's going to make him happy. Like, he doesn't know that you actually have to learn a lot of maths and physics to be an astronaut. But anyway, like, let the guy dream. For example, you have to fight to achieve what you love. For example, this morning, I think it was today or maybe yesterday, in Canada, there was a big demonstration to make 16-year-old anal sex legal. Because it's the right thing to do. It makes no sense. Age of consent is 16, but anal sex is illegal unless you're above 18. What do you have? Like, what's the chance, like, for 16-year-old gay guys to, like, to express love if it's illegal? Love shouldn't be illegal. So it's like the right fight. And also, like, for example, like the U.S. right now, they are fighting to overthrow a democratically elected president. Oh, like how the tables have turned now. But yeah, the thing, like, you have to fight. You need the will to fight for the things you love. And also, like, why do we need to fight for that? Like, for example, why do you need to have a fight to achieve something that makes you happy? Because there's some people that they draw a really thin line of what is okay to love and what is not okay to love. Like, okay, do what you love unless you love something I don't love. No. These people should go out. Like, don't listen to the haters. That's what I say, don't listen to Beyonce. Like, she's a liar. Because someone already point this out. Like, yeah, everyone was dancing, all the single ladies, but like, this woman has, like, a family and a husband, and I think pretty sure, like, they share bank accounts. So, like, but it's alright, because, okay, like, a lie make a lot of people happy. Like, all the single ladies were dancing happily in the club when they didn't realize, like, they were following a false prophet, Because with lies, you can make your life more interesting and safe. That's what I lie all the time. Like, I'm a straight guy, so I have to lie all the time to survive in this crazy world. But it's not like the normal lies, Like, for example, pretty much basic lies. For example, someone asking you, are you okay? I say, like, yeah. Or, like, did that hurt? Like, no, not at all. Like, you have to lie to be, like, stronger and to be a better person. So we can do some exercise right now. For example, I will ask a question, and you have to tell me the proper lie. How are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah, you're getting it. Do you need any help? No, come on. Like, who needs help? Like, we're like 8-year-olds? No. Do you have a great weekend? Yeah. No one has to know you were drinking in the sink all Sunday. Do you love me? Yeah, of course I love you. Like, perfect lies make perfect life. Don't never forget that. Because it's really, because also, like, lies in wrong hands can, like, turn out to be like complete opposite topic. Like, for example, because you can lie to make everyone feel good, like Beyonce did, like many people in the government does. But there's also lies that are not that good. For example, let's call, like, sex appeal. Because there was just, like, a bunch of rich people who said, okay, let's grab someone that doesn't look like anyone else, And let's have some fun looking at people trying to look like that. You know, like, that's what happened with this appeal. Like, no, guys, look at yourself. We are all a bunch of sexy motherfuckers. Like, come on, we come from space. Like, we have the same matter. Like, the sun and us, we share the same, like, atoms and electrons. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go back to school. But still, we are the universe with booties, you know, like, it's perfect. Every time you see a picture, oh, look at the amazing Milky Way. Yeah, I'm the same as that, but with a booty. So, okay, like, never feel bad about yourself. You are the sexiness, the sexiness embodiment of the universe. Because pretty much, okay, is there any other, is there any other thing you want to fuck in the universe beside a human being? Well, of course, there's some people who want to, but like, it's pretty common. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, now the machine stopped. The other thing I want to do tonight is like I want to play a little bit of homage to this man, Mr. Tom Garside. I don't know if I want to, if I'm pronouncing your common name, right? Okay, Garside. For people who doesn't know him, I just met him like a few weeks ago. It's weird because I already went to your farewell party, you're still here, and I only met you like for 3 hours, but still I feel that I need to do this. This guy is an amazing storyteller, but I'm not one, but I have some stories. So I want to do, you know, like some like a casting couch here in front of you, so you can tell me like if I can, you know, like good enough to try to keep this going. So I have 2 stories. Like I have the time to translate it to English. One is about the English traveling man that I met in Asia, and the other one is about an apartment that I felt it was haunted. So I'm going with the apartment because I think that's the one I can tell better. So this small story, I hope, like, if I run out of time, just tell me. Like, I will leave them hanging without the ending. This story is called The Room. So, when I first went to uni, I live in a really big city, like 4.5 million people lives there. And if you want to grab a bus to go to the other side of the city, it will take like 3 hours and a half. So, you know, like, make no sense because I was getting out of school really late, like 10 p.m. And it was like on the highest peak of the cartel war. So, you know, it was not the right idea to be on the street at night. So I rent a small room. It was above, it was over a convenience store. So it was great, you know, like but it was only a room. It was just a square room, my bed next to the window, the door, a table, a small kitchen, and a really, really old fridge, and a TV. The bathroom was actually like outside the room, like open air, you know, like showering on December to going to a 7 a.m. lecture. It was awful. But the thing about this apartment was the first time I was living by myself, alone, you know, and you never realize how lonely you get when you start talking to the walls or the walls start answering you. It's crazy. So for me to try to keep some sanity, I usually try to like turn on the TV on some news channel, you know, to hear like actual people talking, not just like music and advertisement. And at some point, like, you know, I was like cleaning or do whatever, and at some point I was like, you know, like answering the TV. But then I noticed every time something intense or some like crazy topic happened on TV, the fridge made a small sound. Because it was a really old fridge. It has like this, I don't know, you know something about fridges, this mechanic thermostat. When it gets on, it sounds like PAM! And then you hear the fridge like, zzz, you know, it's on and off control. Anyway, every time something interesting happened, I noticed the fridge started talking. So for example, I was listening to, you know, because it was crazy times, 2011, 2010 maybe. We have the cartel war going on. There was many issues about politics. And at one point they mentioned something like, oh yeah, this guy said he wants to do blah blah. And I was like, oh fuck's sake. And I heard boom. You know, I was getting the vibe. And for me it was alright. Like I usually start like spending the night just like looking, because I have one single light bulb in my room. It was enough. So it was just before going to sleep, I was just staring at the bulb, and then the first thing in the morning I saw was the bulb. So I was like learning to live with the bulb. But one night, I had really noisy neighbors. There were some like French exchange students. So, you know, like party all the time, they have money, like with €1 you can buy half of Mexico. So they were having a great time. And usually when they come back, they were like shouting something, blah, 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 and come on, I have to wake up at 7. But one time, I just woke up, like what? Like when you just woke up at night, but there was quiet, dead silence. And I said like, okay, just random, like it's like it could have happened to anyone. But then I listened, someone knocking on the window, like, ta, 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 ta. And if I haven't played the picture right, like my bed is next to the window, so it was just like me, some curtains in the window, and I just saw like a shadow, like someone like next to the window, like just hitting the glass. And it was like I didn't have my watch, but I said, okay, maybe like 2 or 3 a.m. Like maybe like it's my drunk neighbor who like he forgot where he lives, but still keeps knocking like that. And I just shout like, what do you want? No answer. Just and like shit, maybe it's like a drunk French who got lost and he doesn't understand Spanish, and he wants something to speak to him in French. And I like it's too late, man. Like, go away. And then he went to the door. And he started moving like. And at that point, I got up. Like you cannot deal with that if you're trying to sleep. It was just. And I said, like, what do you want, man? It's too late. I don't know you. Like, you need help. And then I started listening to the lock. I got really scared. I don't know what to do. The guy is not answering. It's 3 a.m. If I call someone, they won't get here before this guy could like break in if he know what he's doing. So I was just like really nervous. I stopped like, I was just shouting at him like, what the fuck you want? Like, leave me alone. Why do you want to get in here? Like, there's nothing here. I'm no one. It was just like. So I just like turn around to the kitchen table, grab a knife, and well, if you are below 20, like you don't know what a knife is, but an actual knife, like it's a big blade, and I use a knife to cut like chicken bones. So I grab it, with the hand like this and the blade going like this. If you throw, like you get like a full blade. So I just grabbed the knife. I was like just waiting for the door to open. The guy was just getting in. The door opens. Start opening really slowly. He just got his face inside. I threw a right punch, and then I woke up. But then, the fucker played with me the whole night. So, I don't know how much time. Like one other thing that a friend came to visit. I was getting used to that. Like every time something weird happened. I just like wait for the fridge to talk, and one time a friend of mine just came back, like it was some final exams, he went there, and I told him, okay, like I want to take a shower, like feel comfortable, do whatever you like. When I came back, he told me like, man, this room is weird. Like, what do you mean? I feel like I'm being like watched. I have to close both doors. I have one front door and one back door. I have to close both of them because I was feeling like really like scared. So I tried this. I went outside to the toilet, looked to the bathroom area. There was a mirror, and for some reason I started talking to the mirror, and I said like, "Okay, man, I don't know you don't like this. I know maybe you don't like this guy, but he's a friend of mine. Don't worry, he's cool. But no fridge, no thermostat. But one door open." And you could feel like a really, really refreshing breeze. So this guy, or this thing, whatever was living in my room, can't tell who is good or who is bad. So everything went really nice. Like I learned how to live with the room. He played with me, I played with him, or it. But so at the time, like everything changes. You have to move on. I got a bigger apartment. I was having a roommate now. But when I was moving out, I was just about to leave, like the last box goes out to the moving, and you're about to close the door, and I just say like, for the sake of it, goodbye room, and then I hear a small whisper, goodbye. Good night.
There we go.
Oh, they're really warm. Okay, go for it.